Peace fam, DB Bedford here, the EI guy. Bringing you that EI both personally and professionally. Super excited about taking this emotional intelligence and leveraging it into the financial markets. I'm so excited. Yesterday I just opened up the early bird enrollment for the 5-day trading challenge that's coming up in January. And I see a lot of you guys have jumped right in. I'm super excited about that. For those of you just tuning in, I have been over the last couple of months sharing this unique opportunity on how you can jump into the financial markets and take small profits in a short period of time. And over and over and over again, I've been demonstrating that. And if you haven't had a chance to see it, just slide over to the YouTube channel, check it out. Very simple, very short videos to show you exactly what we're talking about and see if you can see yourself doing this type of trading. But I want to say something to you guys is that, I know a lot of you are like really, really anxious and excited about getting involved with the day trading. And I definitely want to make sure I put you on. But we have to take the Mr. Miyagi approach with this. And what I mean by the Mr. Miyagi approach, if you have not ever seen Karate Kid, basically there's a situation where there's a young kid getting bullied in his neighborhood. He hits up the old wise man to teach him karate. First, the old wise man ain't fooling with him, but then he goes ahead and decides to teach him. But the young grasshopper wants to jump right in, and he wants to try to get the moves right now, right? He wants to be able to learn a couple of moves so he can go defend himself or go beat some people up. But Mr. Miyagi is like, there's a different approach. So the most famous part, one of the most famous ones that people remember is the wax on and wax off. And basically, he had him waxing, putting wax on the car and then waxing it off. And the youngster couldn't see where the value was at in that, right? He thought it was a waste of time. But the wise man knew something that he didn't know. And so you guys that are about to start becoming EI day traders, we're going to take the Mr. Miyagi approach. I know that you want me just to tell you what to do so you can jump out there and do it, but I'll be doing you a disservice because I know what can happen to you if you don't take this approach. And my job is to increase the chances of you being successful, right? I'm going to give you the recipe, but whatever type of cook you become, that's going to be on you. But there's some things that I got to make sure that you know. There's 3 things that you need to start looking into yourself right now before you ever take a trade. And the first one is patience. I need you to be honest with yourself. What is your level of patience? When something is not going your way or not moving fast enough, how do you respond or react to that? I want you to ask the loved ones in your house, how would they rate you when it comes to patience? If you need to improve in that area, you need to start today. You need to start being more patient, right? And patience is not just how long you wait for something. It's how you behave while you are waiting for something. Don't miss that, okay? So tap in with your patience because you're going to need patience in this game. You're going to need patience to be able to wait for the right trade and not force a trade, right? You have to wait to see what the market is doing and give it an opportunity to do what it's going to do so you can do what you do, okay? The second thing is, and I said this before, is your discipline. What areas in your life do you lack discipline? And we all have them, right? A good practice is to start looking at those areas, the things you know you're supposed to be doing, but you're not doing them consistently. You need to ask yourself, why aren't you doing them? What is stopping you from doing what you know what you need to do? That level of discipline is going to be needed in trading because I'm going to give you a blueprint. I'm going to give you a set of rules for you to follow to increase your chances to get successful trades, and you're not going to follow them if you lack discipline. So you need to get your discipline in order. And so the last thing I'm going to ask you, are you emotionally attached to money? And that's not a trick question. But if you're emotionally attached to money, which means that if you lose money, if you mishandle money, if money not flowing the way you want it to, you're going to throw a temper tantrum. It throws you off. You can't sleep. You can't eat. You got an attitude that affects your mood. If that's you, you want to start reevaluating how you feel about money. You should be looking at money as a tool to leverage to do the things that we need to do in life. And you need to understand that money comes in abundance. And if you let go of little money, you're going to get some more money. But if it stops you in your tracks, because money is not flowing the way you want it to. If it disrupts your day, if it changes your mood and attitude, you want to start working on that now, because you're coming into a game where you're going to lose money. Even though I'm going to show you how to minimize your losses and maximize your gains, there's going to be times where you're going to lose money. And I'm going to give you risk management strategies so you don't lose a lot of money. But if the sight or the thought of money not flowing in your direction hits you in the pit of your stomach, then you got to work on that right now, or that's going to be very challenging for you in this day trade. And I'm just keeping it honest, okay? So this Mr. Miyagi approach has everything to do with, I'm going to give you the technical tools and the hardcore blueprint that you're looking for. There's other things that are equally as important to increase your chances for success. And you got to have patience, you got to have discipline, and you can't be attached to money like that. So I need you to start thinking about that. Now, even if you answer yes to all those things, it doesn't mean that you can't start the changes, but you got to be willing, right, to do so. And if you're not willing to do that, then I really highly suggest that you do not take up this type of trading, okay? Because this is what separates those that can do this and those that can't do this. Quite a few more of those skills that you're going to have to develop, but I'm going to give them to you in a 5-day challenge, and I'm going to make sure I'm here to coach you through them, and I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. But for now, I just want you to marinate on that. So listen, if you have not gotten to the early bird enrollment, which basically puts you on a waiting list, go ahead and click on the link connected to this video. If you know anybody else that could benefit from grabbing profits out the market in short periods of time, like I've showed you over and over again, please share this video with anybody that you know. Getting on the early bird list is free, right? It doesn't cost you anything right now. But if you want to lock in a super discount being an early enrollment, then you have opportunity to do that as well. That list is going to close relatively soon, so I don't want you to miss out. So with that being said, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm excited to show you, right, how to be able to add additional income, right, to your life, no matter where you are at and no matter what you're already currently doing, right? I'm going to show you how to stop trading so much time for money. And so make sure you tap on the link, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.